Thank you, Joe. And here is the man, Peter Russell-Clarke.
G'day, mate. How are you? Well, I'm just cutting an onion. I was going to show you an onion.
Yeah.
Just before we started this, you juggled three potatoes.
I can't do it on camera.
Watch this. Watch this.
Look at that. Oh,
you keep juggling, and I'll cut them to chips while they're in there. Go on. Now, come on. No, I won't. Now, we're here to talk about beans, not old has-beens.
And thank you. And we're here to talk about, obviously, the Super Salad book. Gee, this has got a lot of good recipes. You did them all, too.
That's not true.
You did most of them.
That's not quite true either.
You had a lot of help from Kraft.
No, I stole a lot of the recipes from other cooks.
Well, that's a good idea.
So the Kraft girls did about half of them because they're very clever.
Yeah.
And I pinched some from my mum, my dad, and anyone else I could actually lay hands on it. And you just change the name so no one ever knows.
But that's why they're such good recipes. Very good idea for a Christmas gift, this.
Actually, no recipe that you invent really is yours. They've been around for... I mean, who first invented scrambled eggs, for instance? It couldn't be, you know, you or me, could it?
My mother. She was trying to do boiled eggs at the time.
Can you speak to your mother still?
Yes.
Okay. Tell her, instead of using milk, use the juice of orange. Because, number one, it's the right colour, right, the juice of orange. Sure. It's lighter, turns to steam, makes the eggs lighter. And if you boil milk, milk takes on that funny flavour, doesn't it, when you boil milk?
It does too, yeah.
So if you cook the milk in the eggs, it gives that funny flavour of the eggs. So no milk, orange juice.
What a good idea.
It is a good idea.
On the subject of beans...
Yeah. When you think of beans, what do you immediately think of? Apart from that...
Apart from that?
Nothing, okay.
Nothing, really. No.
Well, I believe...
I like beans.
I believe we should be eating more beans. In fact, beans were the first vegetable that prehistoric man grew. Mm-hmm. Broad beans.
Really?
Yes. The first agricultural crop were beans.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they'd go out, run out of their cave, chase a dinosaur, belt it on the head, come back, stuff it full of beans, put it on the fire and eat it. True, that's actually true. Beans, very good for you.
And they also make a good salad.
Yes, chickpeas, very good for you.
Mm-hmm.
And if you put them with onions, it's the loudest thing you've ever heard. And these Spanish onions, are excellent because they're very sweet. They've got a nice sweetness to them, and that you're holding up is what's actually paying for this whole thing.
I was going to say, this, of course, makes it even better because this is one of the great Kraft dressings, isn't it?
Yes.
And there's a whole range of them. You've got everything. You've got the French and herb. Yep. This is the Italian, I would think. Yeah, this is the Italian.
Yep.
That's the French and herb.
Have they got a Spanish one?
Yeah, I think so. They've got the... Oh, this is the ranch potato and pasta. So
this is the ranch potato and pasta. Well,
different ones. Now,
it's a beauty too.
A special offer, if you would like to get hold of this book, which is a great idea, and it's only $5.99, Peter Russell-Clarke Super Salad Cookbook. What you can do, you can go along to your newsagent, you can go along to a supermarket and pay $5.99, or you can write to this address, which is Kraft Post Office Box 5065Y, Melbourne, Victoria 3001. You'll need $7 for that, little bit for the postage and handling. But if you would like to win yourself one of the Super Salad books and this fantastic Peter Russell-Clarke Super Salad tea towel with lots of interesting things written on, then you can also send to the same address an envelope. Just put on the front, if you would, Super Salad competition, put your name and address on the back. You could be a winner. 100 we are going to draw out of the barrel, but you better get them in pretty quickly.
That's terrific. Do you know why the Egyptians actually put onions in there? We've got to go.
We have to go.
Could they wait till next week till I tell them?
To find out about that another time? Okay.
Yeah, but it's because of the rings.
We're going to find out a little bit about the Egyptians and onions, but back to you, Joey. What about the rest of them?
What are they going?